welcome back! Today I want to take you through 3 of the most powerful chapters in The Aesthetic of Play by Brian Upton: Heuristics, Anticipation, and Mastery. They explain why play feels rich, how we build meaning through action, and maybe most surprisingly, why frustration is part of the fun. Let's start with heuristics. Heuristics are like mental shortcuts, rules of thumb we rely on to decide what to do next. Upton argues that great games help us form what he calls a good horizon of intent, a sense of what might be worth doing. He gives us 6 principles that shape this horizon. First, choice. Do I have options? Then variety. Are these options meaningfully different? Consequence. Will my choice actually matter? Predictability. Can I somewhat guess the outcome? Uncertainty. Is there still enough mastery to keep it interesting? And finally, satisfaction. Will it feel good when I'm done? When all 6 work together, something magical happens. You look at the game world and feel, there's so much I could do. That's what makes the play space feel alive. Now let's talk about anticipation, because that's what drives us forward. Anticipation is about projecting possible futures. It's about thinking ahead. If I do this, maybe that will happen. Sometimes this is rational, but sometimes it's not. Take gambling for example. It's pure chance. But we think we see patterns. We believe my luck is turning. That illusion is powerful. It creates a kind of anticipatory play, even when there's no real strategy. And then there's grinding, repeating boring tasks over and over, for the chance at a real reward. The fun isn't in the doing, it's in the hoping. You tell yourself, maybe next time, just one more try. The anticipation keeps you going. And finally, mastering. Now, mastering isn't just about playing well, it's about understanding how the system works and how you work inside it. Upton identifies 2 kinds of frustration: skill-based frustration, when you know what to do but just can't put it off, and then knowledge-based frustration, when you don't even know what you are supposed to do. Both can be painful, but both are essential, because right at the edge of frustration lies something Upton calls the crux. The crux is that moment when your old understanding collapses, and you have to rebuild it. It's jarring, it's hard, but it's also where deep learning happens. And once you pass that crux, you might experience something amazing. You enter a state of a flow. Flow is when challenge and skill are perfectly matched. You lose your sense of time, everything clicks. You are not thinking, you are doing. That's one of the most euphoric parts of play. But here's a twist. The good games don't keep you in flow forever. They push you, they knock you off balance. They force you back into the cycle of struggle and breakthrough. That's how we grow, that's what keeps us coming back. Thank you for listening. I hope you can get some inspiration and takeaway from my video. See you next time. Bye!